What does it mean to win the game of life? Is it having more money, more followers, more recognition? Or is it something deeper, something quieter, but far more enduring? The ancient Stoics believed the game of life wasn't about controlling the world around you, but mastering the world within. In this video, we'll uncover the Stoic blueprint for living wisely, enduring hardship, and cultivating inner peace. Not just surviving life, but winning it on your terms. Stoicism is a practical philosophy. It doesn't demand rituals or metaphysics. It asks a simple question: how can we live a good life in an unpredictable world? And it answers with clarity, through virtue, reason, and self-discipline. To the Stoics, winning the game of life meant living in accordance with nature, but not in a primitive or animalistic sense. Nature to them meant our rational and moral nature. Humans are born with reason. We're social creatures. We can reflect, choose, and grow. So to live well is to live intentionally, with reason guiding our actions, not impulse, with justice governing our choices, not selfishness. Control the uncontrollable and neglect their internal world. Stoicism flips this. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." The Stoic game of life isn't about escaping suffering. It's about building a character that can endure it. Epictetus said, "Some things are in our control and others are not." This is the foundation of Stoic freedom. There are two domains: what you can control, your opinions, your actions, your choices, your attitude. What you can't control, the past, the behavior of others, outcomes, even your own body to some extent. Most people live backwards, trying to bring. Winning at life, in Stoic terms, means mastering the controllable and calmly accepting the rest. For example, you can't stop a storm, but you can build a better boat. Seneca advised the wealthy elite of Rome to occasionally live like the poor, to sleep on the floor, eat simple food, wear rough clothing, not to punish themselves, but to train themselves. Is this the condition I feared? Why? Because when you train for discomfort, you don't fear it. You become mentally tough. You become free from dependence on luxury. Today, voluntary discomfort might mean fasting for 24 hours, taking cold showers, walking instead of driving, putting away your phone for a day. Each time you do it, you shrink your fears and you become stronger than your circumstances. Memento mori means, remember, you will die. This is not the first time I'm talking about this. Memento mori isn't about morbidity. It's about urgency, clarity, and humility. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily that death was natural, unavoidable, and, most importantly, not to be feared. He said, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good." When you remember death, you start living fully. You stop wasting time. You forgive faster, you love deeper. You stop chasing status and start chasing substance. Amor fati, which means to love your fate. Do not just accept it, not just endure it, but embrace it. Every failure, every heartbreak, every unexpected turn becomes part of your story. Not a curse, but a chapter. Epictetus said, "Don't seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens. Then you will be happy." For example, if you lose a job, build the career you want. If a relationship ends, you learn who you are and your worth. Amor fati turns setbacks into stepping stones. It makes life's difficulties useful. The Stoics practiced premeditation malorum, which is imagining what could go wrong. This wasn't pessimism, it was preparation. Seneca said, "He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary, but he who prepares suffers less." Remember to try this. Before a trip, imagine delays. Before a meeting, imagine rejection. For success, imagine struggle. You don't dwell, you anticipate. You build an anti-fragile mindset, the one that grows stronger through trial. The Stoics didn't measure winning in gold or glory. They measured it in virtue. The 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, the ability to discern right from wrong; courage, the will to do what's right even when it's hard; justice, treating others fairly with integrity; temperance, self-control, moderation, discipline. Marcus Aurelius didn't aim to be remembered as a great emperor, but as a good man. If you cultivate these virtues, you win, even in failure, even in obscurity. So, how do we live this philosophy? With practice. As a morning reflection, ask, what challenges might I face today? How will I respond to them with virtue? Midday mindfulness. Pause, breathe, return to what you can control. And in the evening, review, what did I do well? Where did I fall short? What will I improve tomorrow? These rituals align you with Stoic wisdom, one day at a time. Remember, life isn't a competition. It's not a race. It's a training ground. And Stoicism is a daily workout for the soul. You win not by conquering the world, but by conquering yourself. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. If you found value in this, subscribe and share it with someone who could use ancient wisdom in the modern world. And tell us in the comments, which Stoic principle are you going to start practicing today? Until next time, take care.